Good evening and welcome to Clevedon. I've not been here in the evening ever, I don't think. I've always been here during the day. I know the bus, that was a stressful bus ride because I wasn't exactly sure where the bus stops. It stops right outside the fields, Salt House Fields, but yeah, I hadn't a clue where I was for like 10 minutes and then I recognised it, I was like, ah, we're here. But this, with some nice music in the background, is Clevedon. And the sunset's due about 7:10, so in about half an hour. So I thought I'd just walk in that direction and watch the sunset with some nice music in the background apparently. So this side you've got like a marine, it's called a marine lake I think, but it's actually kind of a place, it's like a paddling pool, swimming pool kind of that leads onto the beach channel over there. Oh, that sun is bright. You've got the Salt House pub all the way over there in the corner. And down over there is like a little model railway, well, call it model railway. They have tennis courts over the fields. It is nice. The beach is quite weird, it's not a sandy beach, it's a pebble beach, so it's quite, well, pebbly. This is really nice. Last time I came here, this was all in, well, disarray. It all looks all nice and brand new. Quite well done as well. I love it with train computer in the background. I've never seen so many sailing boats on the water down here either. There's loads of them. All in front of the pier as well. It's a really nice pier now. It used to be a little decrepit, but you know, it's much better now. And that sun, it's going to be a nice sunset tonight I think. I think it's going to be a nice sunset. Here's one clue, the trees are at the beach. We're near the sea. They're looking a bit windswept. Wow. And you come out this section to the bandstand. How cool is this? The Clevedon Cobra. It's made during the lockdown. Seems like a crocodile front, but it goes all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but quite a far way around. It's all in front of this bandstand. I think like a lot of places they have bands and things on there occasionally. Now we're getting close to this end of Clevedon, you can kind of see the pier in more detail. And the pier, I don't know if you know, was actually used by One Direction at one point. There's actually some, you can buy these little gold, what they're called gold, they're like brass little plaques that are on a piece of wood or on the side beams that support it. And there's a plaque on near the front which has, it commemorates the time that One Direction filmed on the pier for a music video. I'm pretty sure it'll be closed by the time we get round there. I mean, it probably already is closed. But it's really cool. I probably will come back and show you at some point. But yeah, that's the pier that One Direction filmed the music video on. I can't remember which music video it was, but it's that one. And that's the sunset. I mean, we're going to walk back this way in a minute. So I'll show you more of a sunsetty walk on the way back. But I thought I'd show you this in more lit arrangements. There is a strong smell of fish and chips around this corner. Don't know why. But can you see all that seaweed on the ground? Inside, on the water. Seaweed. And this is probably the best view of the pier we're going to get. It is quite magical. But yeah, One Direction was here. Not here, but there. Ooh. Oh my god, there are people swimming in the water. I don't know if you can see them. You wouldn't catch me doing that for love nor money. And that's kind of an impression of what it looks like. Maybe one day we'll come back and actually go on it again properly. I've already been on it once this year, so I'm not in an immediate rush to go back anytime soon, but that's kind of what it looks like. There's a little cafe on the end, there's also one at the front as well. And if you are wondering, here are the opening times. And it costs £3.70 for an adult and £2.50 for a child. And for a family, it's £10. That's the gift aid price, so slightly cheaper for the non-gift aid price. So here's a last look at the pier from this side. As you can see, the sun is starting to go down. So I'm going to head back in that direction now. I don't think we'll do Poets Walk tonight. Might be a bit too late, but I'll show you the entrance to it because it's quite cool. It is looking very peaceful. Still won't catch me out on the water, but it's peaceful. Then you can see all the sailing boats that are right there as well. They're still there. Oh, there's some rowing boats out there as well now. Looking right in the distance. Maybe from the just over there. But they're quite a bit bigger close up than they are in the distance, aren't they? You know, just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger than they look. These hunking pieces of fabric to quiet sailing machines. You can do it. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ooh, the sun is going down. It's very beautiful. I think I'm very lucky. It was all really cloudy this morning, but it's all cleared up now. Oh my days, this tree is another example of a tree that's looking a bit windswept. And for anyone wondering, yes, I did just do the limbo underneath the tree. That's the only way to do it. They say this time of night is the golden hour. I don't think it's too hard to see why. Everything just gets a nice golden glow. They didn't show us odd looking structure on the way up because some was in the way, or some was, well, not in the way, they were looking at it. But it's the Spirit of Clevedon, AD 2000. I think it's like a time capsule maybe? Millennium Celebration Monument. Maybe not, who knows. It's certainly a very futuristic looking structure. Yeah, it must be because there's images of society down there, so I'm guessing it's like a time capsule type thing. Very interesting. I think for this part of the walk, we'll walk across the pebbles. Blimey, this is a bit of a drop. And I think there must be a step here. Ooh! Yeah, you can tell this is definitely not what you would call a normal beach. It is very pebbly. There's one thing for sure walking on this beach. You won't get sand in your shoes. And that's a positive. Lovely sunset. I'm just going to show you sunsets for the next 10 minutes, I'm sure. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. Again, I could never swim in like this, especially this time of night. But I can imagine it being quite idyllic as the sun sets. But not for me. I really, really love sunsets. I don't get to see them where I live, I don't get to see them very often, I just get to see it kind of behind the house. So to come to the seaside, to come where there's water and see the sunset, it's pretty cool. I'd like to do it at Weston. I've done that a couple of times, but it's the first time I've done it here. And it's nice. I hope that's a little bit of that time lapse. Now we've gone all red by the clouds. I just love how it changes. So it starts off really bright and then it just gets redder and redder and redder as it drops below the surface and it goes all red. It's like, love it. Gotta try and capture more sunsets for you in the future because they're just so much fun to capture and just see the area just transform around you. Like everything just looks different. We've had like golden hours past and it's now looking much cooler. Cooler reds and things are coming out. It's just lush. I love it. And I hope you love it too. I mean, just look, the pier doesn't look like golden anymore. Well, you can't really see it at all now from this end, but it's not as goldy looking anymore. And the sun is now rapidly disappearing. So if you want to explore Poets Walk, and it's a very nice walk, just continue along this path. It's with the Salt House pub on the left hand side, and just head in this direction. I don't have time to do it tonight for my bus goes, but it's basically up these steps, and see where that fence is, take a right turn there and just follow the path. It takes you up and around the church back there as well. It's really cool. So maybe one day I'll take you there, but not today. And if miniature railways are your thing, they have this little miniature railway here. You can just about see the train there. I expect its engine isn't there because that would be a bit silly to leave that out. These are the chairs you'd sit on, and it basically takes you around this track here. It goes all the way over, and you can barely see it. It's all around the end of the salt fields, all the way around back near those courts over there, and round back to here. Now, I've teased Sea Monster quite a bit over the last few months over on the channel. It is open today for Weston-super-Mare residents and from tomorrow to the public. So I'm planning on making a visit to this next Friday. I'm very excited to see it fully constructed. We've seen the drone show, we've seen it being constructed a little, we saw where it was going to go. But next week I'm planning to actually see it and explore it properly. And that's it for my sunset walk here at Clevedon. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit different, walking with the sunset and kind of capture the sunset going down. I enjoyed it, I hope you did too, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow.